Howdy folks, I don't know if you're gonna be able to, I don't know if the dryer's on, if it's gonna be too loud. So a couple things. I'm gonna do another layer on the limbs. I already did the head and body on Esme. I wanted to show real quick a couple things I picked up from Ross yesterday. It's my favorite place. And our Ross used to be like the best Ross ever and have everything, but the last since I moved back up here, doesn't have stuff like it used to have at all. So now I'm missing the Ross where I used to live that seemed to have everything. Because usually when I go in, because I love doing preemie babies, I usually snag anything preemie I can find. And so for the last couple months, I can't even remember seeing anything preemie in our Ross store up here. So, and then shoes, oh my god, I could spend so much money on shoes. That's the only thing that ever makes me wish I had another baby, or want to have another baby. So I got these little sequin little tennies. I know I used to have a pink pair that I sent off with one of the babies I did. So I picked up these little sneakers yesterday. And then they had, this looks huge. It says it's 3 months. Usually I don't even buy 3-month stuff, but since Elise is supposed to be a bigger kit, and I have Frida who's a bigger kit, I know I have some Rowan kits, some Samantha kits from Bountiful Baby, and I have the Jenny kit by Elisa Toner, and I love these. I have, I think I might have the little star one left and maybe the ducky one. I have these in preemie as well. And I know I used the gray striped one and the solid gray one when I did Bean and Sprout Twins, the preemie size. So I love this pattern. I love these ones, the gray and yellow. So I figured with the bigger babies I have, I'll probably be able to use those, but they look huge for 3 months. Like I would think like from there to there maybe, but jeez Louise, they're huge. But they only had one set, so I had to have it. And then they had this little cute blanket that has a little fox and a bunny and a little deer or doe, tree, acorn. And I thought this could go for either a boy or a girl depending on the outfit. So $3.99, hello. So this was super cute. So I got that. So, and then they had some of those, or they had one of those bottles that I picked up last time, the pink ones. I got the set of 3, I think it was $9.99. They only had like a single one, just a white one, for $3.99. I was like, I don't think so. So I always keep an eye out for those now. They didn't have very many like accessory things, but I was in a hurry. And then I finally got my hair done. I don't think I left it in there long enough to get inside, but I usually, all depends on how long it is and how long the hair is, I'll do half and half. And if it's longer, I do. But I end up taking longer processing this because my mom puts the dish soap in this little glass dispenser. So I didn't know what kind of soap she just got new soap. Obviously it wasn't the Dawn dish soap because I could tell a difference in the processing of the hair. It wasn't working very well. So I did 2 extra soaks with other soap with some shampoo and conditioner and stuff, and really got it clean and everything. So, and I was planning on doing this yesterday, but with the sad news of losing Petra, I just really wasn't in the mood to do any cheerful videos or videos in general. So what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to do at least this layer. I've done, it's not much of a difference, but I have done, since the last video, I've done the yellow wash, and I've done one other wash, brown wash on this, so I just gradually get darker and darker. I'm taking my time with this. I have, my customer gave me the, like told me, she's seen, Esme done by another artist and wanted something similar. So I was kind of going along those lines, but I kind of like had a vision earlier today while painting the other pieces of how I wanted to get her done. Like, I want to really make her as realistic as possible to a newborn African American baby. So she has all her mottling done, but after this layer I'm going to go in and do faint veining, and then I'm going to start on her details. Her coloring is going to be a little different than originally planned. I'm going to try, have my camera on the table this time, so I'm going to be shaking it. But I have a vision. So I'm going to go with that vision, and I think it's going to look, I mean, I don't want to sound conceited, but I think it's going to look amazing. But with that being said, I want to take my time because I want to do as realistic as possible. So after this step here, I'm going to do veining, and then I will probably set her aside because I have like 3 other babies that are like in their last stages. I have one that's 100% painted with painted hair that I need to just hurry up and finish so I can get her out. I keep on, like, if I go close, I'll have to put my elbows on the table, but I don't want to, I can't do that when I'm pouncing. And then I have 2 babies that are 100% finished being painted. They just need their hair. So this baby's going to need some attention to detail. So I'm going to, after veining, I'm going to put her aside. I need to finish those other babies so that I can just get them out of the way, get them to their moms. Because this is how I get sidetracked, is because I work on this, work on that, back and forth when mommies ask me for updates. But I need to just focus on one at a time. And I'm working so much faster now with those new thyroid pills. Oh my god, I've been on a roll today. Been painting, finishing the hair. What else was I doing? Doing something else. I did several things this morning. So I am like on a roll. So I think if I just put one baby in front of me at a time with this newfound energy that I have, get these finished in no time. And I really, because if you guys seen some of my other, like my other video with because originally this order, like I was trying the dyeing technique of dyeing the vinyl, and some people say that's a no-no. It was in one of the art magazines. I thought I would give it a try. The first baby I did, I think it was the first baby or the first 2 babies I did. Oh, it worked beautifully. It was beautiful. It cut that's why it only took me 3 layers now that I think about it. The baby that I said in the last update video that it only took me 3 layers when I did my prep layer. It's because I dyed the vinyl. That's why it was. I was wondering what the difference was. It's been a while. So when I started this order, I started on another Esme kit, and due to the freaking pots I was using 2 different pots because this is a lot of vinyl to stick all in one pot to dye at the same time. So I split the dye into 2 pots. Well, one of my pots had a non-stick coating and it altered the dye. So when I let my baby soak for like over 24 hours, because that's what I did with my other ones and they turned out beautifully. Freaking pulled the pieces out, and the pieces that were in one pot were purple. So I was not knowing what to do, so I made sure I put the other non-purple vinyl pieces in with the purple so that I had a consistent purple layer. Wasn't sure what I was going to do. I have plans for that one of how I'm going to try to use my skills and fix it. I want to make it into a regular baby. Not an alien baby, not none of that stuff. I'm going to try to see how good I can do it. So that her original Esme got turned purple. And I had another Esme order, and she sacrificed her Esme to get another baby from me. So, I don't even know what the point of this was, of me telling you this. I don't even know. See, I get lost in thought. But I'm contemplating, because if I can get her the purple kit to look how I want it, I was contemplating keeping her. But if I don't keep her, I'm going to sell her at the doll show next year. Some of my other babies, though, because I have plans to make a lot of babies for the show, but more than likely what will happen is I will probably list them for sale on my website, and then whatever doesn't sell will go to the show, because I was planning on making a lot of reborns for the doll show, but I'm also planning on doing a lot more things like make silicone babies for the doll show and sculpt some babies that I at least want to sculpt 2 babies to have made into kits to sell at the doll show. So I probably won't necessarily need tons and tons of reborns, because I will have other things like silicones kits, and I want to make a bunch of the Mohair to sell at the doll show. So if I decide not to keep her, I will have her at the doll show. And I still have a Miracle kit that I want to do the peeking eyes, because I think she looks so much cuter like that. And a Knox kit. I love Knox as well. But like I said, I'm not more or less a collector. You know, I'm satisfied. Like, I will totally love a doll kit, and I'll want it so bad, but it's not more or less like I want it to keep it. Like, I'm satisfied painting it. The only one I kick myself about getting rid of kits is Quinlan. I think I ordered like 4 or 5 of her, and I ended up having to sell like 2 or 3 of the kits, and I was going to keep one for myself. But I really needed the money at the time, and I kicked myself for that because I would love to have kept that kit for myself. Like I had an Everly for myself, I had a Quinlan for myself, and I had a Bean and Sprout twin for myself, and like I really needed the money at the time, which I kicked myself. I should have just got out of the situation, and I sold them all. I sold all of them. I know I'm crazy. So after this layer, veining, and then she's going to be put aside for just a quick sec so that I can finish up those 3 other babies, because I really want to emphasize the details that I want to do on this, because it's kind of going to be a technique I want to use for a baby that I'm planning on entering the contests, because I want to do like 4 of the contests for the doll show next year. So the techniques and stuff that I want to do on one of the contests, I'm going to try out on this baby. But I had a vision this morning while painting her other parts of what I'm going to try with her. So I can't wait for them to do all of the updates for the contests on the doll show, because so far there's at least 4 of them that I know I want to do. And then I noticed yesterday that Bonnie Brown had made the comment that she wasn't going to be at the doll show next year, but she is doing a doll kit for, I'm assuming, one of the reborn contests. Because it says it's a contest baby and that the baby, you have to use that kit, but then yet there's like a toddler contest, and Bonnie said that her kit is not a toddler. So that's a bit confusing, but the site is not fully complete, so there's more information to come. But I like to totally plan way ahead. So this is exactly how I want the hands to look. Just gotta make sure there's no paint bunched up. I wanted to make this video real quick because I had so many things I was doing, and then usually when it's time for me to do a video, or perfect timing for me to do a video, it's only about like half an hour to an hour before my daughter gets out of school. So it's like, oh crap. So I'll give those a couple minutes, and then I will pop them in my little cooker here. Because I also need to start cleaning up all this stuff. Because my mom will be home in like 2 days. So I have to get everything all cleaned up before she gets here. Okay. So, and this too, like, I got these little metal bowls in the pet section at Walmart, and they're only like, I want to say 99 cents or less. And then like these plastic things that you get to put over your bowls when you have food in them. I just like put them over, And even like, you can even kind of stack them a little bit like that. Preserves, like keeps your colors clean, and also the liquid doesn't go out as fast, so you can come back and do that. But I think I didn't write down what I wanted to talk about, but this was a quick update on the Esme order, the little haul, and that I have my hair done. So I have that to add to my other hair, so I'll have enough. So she's gonna get veining, and then she's gonna get stashed away just for a couple days until I can get those other 3 done and out. So I don't know if I'm gonna do another video later tonight on the other kit I have to finish painting, or maybe tomorrow, and then probably nothing during the weekend because my kids will be home this weekend, so I'll have a house full. So if you don't hear from, if I don't have another video tonight or tomorrow, you won't hear from me again until Monday. So lots and lots of stuff going on. Lots and lots of fun. So I will see you guys later.